Starts out with that shot. Dark and foggy and no wind. Only lights we can see are our own. I mean, it does not look foggy here, looking across the yard. But from over there, looking down to the feed barn, you can see it in those lights. And like I said, can't see anything. But I got a surprise for you this morning. It's one of these mornings. You know, perfectly still out, but I was thinking because of the time, it reminds me of a song. A Garth Brooks song. As the thunder rolls. Something about 4:30 in the morning. Now the surprise I'm going to show you, I haven't seen yet. Well, I have, but I haven't. Saw it on the camera about 10 minutes ago when I was getting this ready. I don't see anything here, there, out there, but looky right there. Still wet. I can see that from here. I mean, she's cleaned on it some. What I saw on the camera the second time around was that calf trying to get up. So we got the wheel, get it warmed up and moved. I'm going to go see what we got. See if I can get her moved over there without going outside. So that's what I'm going to do. Grab me a chunk of twine just in case. A little trick for you. Take a couple feet of twine. You just tie it in a loop and slip it over an ankle. Sorry, I walk through here kind of slow because I can't see those steps. I know where they are, but I cannot see them. Slip it over an ankle, drag it backwards. Mama will follow. They'll usually be nose to nose. I'm going to kick on another row of lights and then do that. So, combat on what? Monday's video? Sunday's? I don't know. Or I showed a glimpse of the board. I've shown it before, but Rolling Hills Farms. I don't know, Dave or Don, whichever one of you was asking or commenting, liked our whiteboard. So, number down the margin. Cow number, calving date, sex of the calf, sire of the calf, whether the cow is cleaned or not. This is for paste, shots, and tags. So we kind of lump all three because we do give a Probias paste and we also dip their navel when they're born. So if it says they've been paced, they've been dipped too. Whether they are in or out of the maternity pen and which maternity pen they're in. They're in the one on the east side of the barn. And we don't have enough to fill out anything on this side this year. So when we have room for it over here, we'll put notes. So 227K's calf was early by at least a week and a half. If we look back and actually go by the calendar, I'm really surprised because it's more like 2 weeks, but presented at about a week to a week and a half early by the gums and how much teeth was showing. As they go out of the maternity pens, they'll just get, we'll usually leave that because they're either going to be on the east side of the barn or on the west side, but that gets kind of confusing when that's the east side of the barn. That's where all the cows are, is over there. They also have east, but we know which one they are then. And this is the other thing, because I mentioned in my reply that we have a book. This better be the right one. Here we go. All the notes on that first calf born. That it was a hard pull, and Ty said it was a big calf. He had big hooves, but body-wise, he wasn't that big. He come out kind of dry, though. I do remember that. And then anything we might have given him. He was early, so he got dexamethasone to help with their breathing, and a shot of B at the same time, because it's vitamin brain. It kind of wakes things up and makes them work. and that we put him in the warmer, and that we tried using the calf claim, ofen, nomo, whatever you want to call it today. And on her placenta, there wasn't a whole lot. There was quite a few half-rotten buttons. Although the other buttons looked very healthy, so, you know, we might have had an issue in another day. And February 4th, 103.8 temperature. The navel was hard, so I got antibiotics. The navel was hard in the size of my thumb. That's an indication. But anyway, this little bugger stays in where it's stays cleaner. And that was a piece of a thermometer case. We got so many of these laying around. We waste thermometers. Damn, it's going to be a long video. Okay, I just walked over here to see little shit here. Want to eat off the wrong one. Little shit's going to find him and his mommy kicked outside if he's going to do that. Yes, I'm talking about you. Oh, I don't think I mentioned it yet. Little bull calf. Not necessarily little. And I had to wait before I could drag him over here because why? He kept trying to stand up. Yeah, now you're going to see what I can do. Well, I'm going to just do it. I'm not going to worry about letting you see it. I'm going to sneak around here and I'm going to open that gate and I'm going to kick that other calf outside. I gave her a little time. He's up and eating. I like that. That's the way it should be, but she just got done staring at me and turned, and he got lost, and now he's got to find it again. I'm like 99% sure that he was actually on one. Sounded like it. He could use some more cleaning. And she's going to be nervous with me here now, of course. Go figure. And the other cow standing outside. How come I can't be in there? There he goes. Back in the vicinity, and she's holding still. So I'm going to go check everybody else again. Looky there, I got help feeding this morning. Becky's out and about. Feeding late too. But we got to get a little heifer talk with Ed. Good morning, ladies.
You guys are looking so good.
Good morning.
So big.
Well, Hope stands in the right place. She looks a little taller, but she's still short back there. She's kind of middle of the screen. What do you think, ladies? Becky doesn't know who the friendly ones in here are. 241. Huh. Yeah, she can be shy this morning. And, of course, Sapphire is kind of friendly.
24. Oh, you are Minnie's baby.
Yeah. And Dancer's baby there behind Sapphire.
But Dancer's a see you next Tuesday kind of a girl.
Yeah, like her mother was.
Yes.
Yeah, and...
Oh, her mother was,
Lena.
Lena. Oh, my God, Lena. Sleeping Lena.
So... Yeah, get the show on the road. I think we're going to put that calf in the warmer.
I think he needs
36 degrees and wet out. And,
he's shivering.
yeah, she did an okay job of cleaning, but
He needs to be warmed up.
he needs a little warming. You want to lay down in there. He's standing up. And he's just tall enough to keep moving it. I should have had this going before we moved him, but I didn't have it going. Oh well. We'll give him some time in here, get him warmed up good, take him back to mom. Yeah, I think we're done cooking him. He's been standing in there the whole time. She laid him in there and he stood up and decided we go ahead and put a jacket on because he's warm, but he's still damp. And she can see if he'll walk back over. She carried him over here. Didn't want to use the cart.
Well, look, it kind of looks like a G. A backwards G.
She decided he's got a backwards G on the side of his head.
It kind of does.
Kinda. I'm gonna get out of her way.
Hold your horses, dude.
He says, but
Here we go.
I've been up and I've eaten.
Come on.
I just want to go back to my
Come on,
mommy.
Come on.
Tried a trick this time. She rubbed the outside of the jacket on him before she put it on, so Mama's got a little more smell to go after. I finally got to come in and see somebody.
Hi.
Good morning, Blakely. Good morning. How are you this morning?
Say, Oma was warming up my hands. They were cold. I
Nice
was
and
playing,
warm.
and they were cold.
I need to hold on to your hand because I'm cold. It's chilly out there.
Yeah, we were getting her warmed up. We had some bananas.
I didn't show you, but they're back together. Mama's cleaning on him, or he's eating one or the other.
We had some bananas for breakfast. Then we had some milk,
Nice.
and we pooped and played, and then we were just sitting here chilling for a bit.
Like that new calf down there. You had your breakfast.
Chilling, had your breakfast.
You get warmed up.
Oh,
Well, I put Ty to work out here. See? This is a little bit, but for the most part, they're just going to get it dirty again, right? Come out and check stuff. That feeder is missing a foot. And apparently our concrete's sitting funny. See, it's blocked there because there's a foot there. There's one there. Interesting. The way they get beat around. Yeah, it looks like it broke the tube out. Go figure. Oh well, ain't gonna fix it today. Yeah, she got everything shoved out this hole. And she did pretty good getting it pushed out. Yeah, I got, what, 30 more years experience on that machine. Damn near 40 more years experience. Well, 30 more years than she does anyway. I'll get out to where the tire's just almost beyond center going out. And actually what we used to do, if we had stuff like that had a fair amount of hay mixed in it, I'd dump here, take the bucket and pack it down. And I've been out on top of what's in here, clear to the wall before. Used to do a lot of that when we had 80 plus cows in here. They make a lot of shit. No matter what you do, they end up pulling some hay out. But anyway, she's hosing it off so we can get some bales fed. Had her do the 2-year-old's lot again because it was pretty sloppy too. Don't need one of them having a calf out of that. Because, they can be walking along just fine and all of a sudden, ooh, I got to lay down. And they're going to lay down where they are if they're not smart enough to keep going. So, yeah, the fun part's the fun job. And hey, I'm really, really impressed. She did all this in record time for her. She did it damn near as fast as I usually do it. She's usually another half hour, 45 minutes at least. And yeah, a couple pieces dropped here, but that one's from last time and one of those is from last time. So when she cleaned the heifer lot, still gotta clean a couple pens at some point, but that's just not a job that either one of us are looking forward to.
It's just a baby. Be nice to.
So we got 2-week-old and a 8-hour-old. The 2-week-old just realized he actually has a friend in the pen. He's trying to figure out how to play with him.
Be nice to him. Remember, he's just a baby.
But the other one don't know how to play yet.
You're 2 weeks older than him, Maverick.
He was doing a little jumping around. But yeah. Tomorrow he'll be more of a playmate. It's time to come over here and act like a big boy and eat a little hay.
Big boy Maverick.
And he's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here. I'm going to do my own thing. Oh, there. Since it's been a little breezy today and not exactly real warm, they're still figuring things out here. But that's not your mama, kid. Yeah, that one's your mama. Tarps are up. Make it a little better. And it's supposed to be, you know, like you trust the guessers, but they're calling snow for the weekend and cold. So we will see. And snow comes from that direction. So is the cold weather. So that protects them as best we can. And it's that time of day to listen to the dogs bark because they're eating their dinner. Oh yeah, that's on there too. Because I did this. Actually just more or less try to slime it. But it worked pretty good. Got those springs tightened up enough that it would actually do a little without trying to fold down flat in front of me. And the hoses worked out all right. I don't like the way they're laying there, but hey, they're working. I'm not going to argue. And I did do a little back blading, but I just barely set the blade on the ground. I didn't put any weight down at all, so I didn't take a chance on latching that. And there's no way to make those any tighter without trying to shim the springs, I guess. Which, I suppose I could do that. Put a bushing on the shaft or a stack of washers or something, which might be what I end up having to do. I don't know. No idea. But there we go. And when we walk over here and we look on the board, we know the status of that new calf. Has had paste and navel dipped and has had its shots. And is in. And mama cleaned. Just don't have the tag and tattoo yet. What was it you were just saying, Blakely? Sure. Ty's over there goofing around, and then Blakely shuts up because she's got to watch her instead of talking. What was it you were saying? Hey, don't worry about Ty. Don't worry about Blakely. Yeah, worry about Blakely.
Did you and your friends have any knowledge of listeria?
Ignore Ty. Ignore that. Oh, geez. She was supposed to say thank you for watching.
Did you ask?
And I hope y'all had a great Tuesday, and hopefully everybody has a great hump day. And Becky is busy asking questions, hiding. She don't feel good, so she called the advice nurse today.
I second that.
Yeah, none of us really felt really good the last couple weeks.
I have listeria. Costco.
They went to Costco and got some stuff, and the day after we ate it, Costco put a recall out because one of the ingredients in it was supposed to be past the listeria. Yeah, cilantro sauce.
Cilantro lime sauce.
Lime sauce that was passing listeria.
Guess who has listeria?
And then, what was it? About a week after that? Then there was a big list of things from a whole bunch of different stores that all had it. Yeah, so yay! Explains why I ended up in the hospital the one day, because that was like right after we ate that. Not that I felt good before that.
I don't feel good.
So now Becky doesn't feel good. She's finally joining the crowd. And yeah, we got another month or two that this could affect us. Yay!